Imagine a game so intense it leaves you on the edge of your seat. That was the Dallas Cowboys versus the Los Angeles Rams in the NFL Week 8 game. The anticipation was palpable, the atmosphere electric. Both teams had been proving their mettle, the Cowboys with a commendable record, and the Rams not far behind. Expectations were high, the stakes even higher. But as the game unfolded, it became clear that this was the Cowboys' day to shine. They took control of the field with an authority that was both awe-inspiring and intimidating. Every pass, every tackle, every touchdown was a testament to their prowess and their determination. The Rams put up a valiant fight, but the Cowboys' dominance was undeniable. They moved with a synergy that spoke volumes of their teamwork, their strategy immaculate, their execution flawless. It was a game that showcased the Cowboys at their very best, a game that reflected their strength, their skill, and their spirit. The Cowboys came out strong and they didn't let up. They were ready to show the Rams and the world what they were made of. The first half of the game was nothing short of a spectacle. The Cowboys came out of the gate with a ferocity that was palpable. Their offense, led by the formidable Dak Prescott, was a well-oiled machine, executing plays with precision and tenacity. Prescott's connection with his receivers was something to behold, as they consistently found openings in the Rams' defense. One cannot talk about the Cowboys without mentioning their relentless defense. They were a wall that the Rams simply couldn't penetrate. Every attempt by the Rams to gain ground was met with fierce resistance. The Cowboys' defense was not just stopping the Rams, they were pushing them back, forcing turnovers and even scoring points of their own. On the other side, the Rams struggled to find their footing. Their usually dynamic offense seemed out of sync. The Cowboys' defense was giving them no room to breathe, and the pressure was evident. Missed opportunities were the story of the Rams' first half. Despite some flashes of brilliance, they just couldn't convert their chances into points. The Rams' defense too had a difficult time containing the Cowboys' offense. They were consistently caught off guard by the Cowboys' diverse offensive strategies. From long, arcing passes to hard-hitting runs, the Cowboys kept the Rams guessing, and they just couldn't seem to keep up. As the seconds ticked away in the first half, the Cowboys continued to pile on the points. The Rams, on the other hand, were left scrambling for answers. Despite their best efforts, the gap in the score kept widening. By halftime, it was clear that the Cowboys were in control, leading with a score of 28-10. The first half was a showcase of the Cowboys' dominance on both sides of the ball. The Rams, on the other hand, were left with a lot to think about during the halftime break. If you thought the first half was intense, the second half was a whole new level. The Rams came out of the locker room with a renewed vigor, determined to turn the game around. They started off strong with their quarterback launching a series of aggressive passes that kept the Cowboys on their toes. But the Cowboys were not to be outdone. Their defense, resilient as ever, responded with an iron wall of resistance, intercepting the ball and turning the game back in their favor. Key players from both teams stepped up in this half, with the Rams' wide receiver making some spectacular catches that were nothing short of awe-inspiring. On the other hand, the Cowboys' running back continued to dominate the field, breaking through the Rams' defense and racking up yard after yard. It was a game of cat and mouse, with both teams pushing their limits and leaving everything on the field. The strategies employed by both teams were also noteworthy. The Rams, in their quest to catch up, opted for a more aggressive approach. They attempted multiple long passes and took risks that, while they didn't always pay off, certainly made for some heart-stopping moments. The Cowboys, with their comfortable lead, played a more controlled game. They focused on maintaining possession, managing the clock, and keeping the Rams at bay. There were moments when it seemed like the Rams might close the gap, particularly when they scored a touchdown early in the third quarter. The energy on their bench was palpable, a testament to their fighting spirit. But the Cowboys, true to their form, responded with a touchdown of their own, silencing the Rams' growing momentum. Despite the Rams' best efforts, the Cowboys maintained their lead, ending the third quarter with a score of 35-17. The tension was high as both teams prepared for the final quarter, each knowing that the game was far from over. The final quarter was a testament to the Cowboys' dominance. As the clock ticked down, the energy on the field was palpable, a mixture of tension and finality that comes with the closing act of any great performance. The Cowboys, with their unyielding spirit, continued to control the game effortlessly, maintaining their lead and leaving no doubt about the outcome of this match. The Rams, on the other hand, struggled to catch up. Despite their best efforts, they were unable to break through the Cowboys' steadfast defense. Any hopes of a comeback were swiftly extinguished as the Cowboys continued to pile on the points. The Rams, while showing glimpses of their potential, could not match the relentless aggression and strategic brilliance of their opponents. And then there were the standout moments that will be remembered and discussed long after the final whistle. The Cowboys' quarterback, with his pinpoint accuracy, managed to connect a perfect pass that resulted in a breathtaking touchdown. It was a play that encapsulated the Cowboys' performance: precise, effective, and utterly dominant. On the defensive side, the Cowboys were equally impressive. A crucial interception in the late stages of the game put the nail in the coffin for the Rams. The Cowboys' defender, reading the play perfectly, stepped in front of the intended receiver and ran the ball back to further extend their lead. It was a moment of brilliance that underlined the Cowboys' superiority on the night. As the final whistle blew, the scoreboard read, Dallas Cowboys 43, Los Angeles Rams 20. A decisive victory for the Cowboys. It was a game that showcased their prowess and underlined their status as one of the teams to watch. The final quarter, much like the entire game, was a display of their dominance and a testament to their ability to control the game from start to finish. The game may be over, but the analysis is just beginning. This NFL Week 8 clash between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams was more than just a game. It was a statement, a testament to the grit and determination that defines the sport of football. The Dallas Cowboys, with their dominant 43-20 victory, have made their intentions clear for this season. They are not just participating, they are contending. Standout performances were aplenty, but the limelight inevitably goes to their offensive line, which was nothing short of spectacular. Their coordination and execution were a masterclass in offensive play, creating opportunities and capitalizing on them. On the other side of the coin, the Los Angeles Rams, despite the loss, had their moments. Their resilience, even in the face of a relentless Cowboys offense, is a trait worthy of applause. However, the Rams will need to address their defensive vulnerabilities which were laid bare in this game. As for the standout players, the Cowboys quarterback demonstrated why he is considered one of the best in the league. His vision, precision, and ability to orchestrate the team were instrumental in this victory. The Rams, despite the defeat, had their bright spots, with their wide receiver showing great promise. His agility and ability to find space in tight situations were impressive, offering a silver lining in an otherwise cloudy game. Both teams had their highs and lows in this game. The Cowboys will look to build on this victory, ironing out any minor inconsistencies that emerged. Their offensive might is unquestionable, but as the season progresses, they will need to ensure their defense is equally formidable. The Rams, on the other hand, will need to regroup and refocus. Their offensive unit showed potential, but their defense will need some serious work. They will need to learn from this game, identify their weaknesses, and work tirelessly to turn them into strengths. As the dust settles on the NFL Week 8 game, one thing is clear. The Dallas Cowboys are a force to be reckoned with. As we look to the future, the NFL season is far from over. The Dallas Cowboys, after their dominant performance against the Los Angeles Rams, are poised to carry this momentum forward. With key players like defensive end Randy Gregory showing strong form, the team's prospects look promising. However, they will need to maintain their discipline to avoid falling into any potential pitfalls. On the other side, the Los Angeles Rams will need to regroup and refocus. Despite the setback, they have the talent and the potential to bounce back. They will need to learn from this game, strengthen their strategies, and show resilience in their upcoming games. The impact of the NFL Week 8 game could resonate throughout the rest of the season. It's a testament to the unpredictability of the game and the sheer determination of the teams. Every game, every play, every decision could change the course of the season, making it all the more exciting to watch. No matter what happens next, the NFL Week 8 game will go down as a memorable moment in this NFL season. Until next time, this is your recap of Dallas Cowboys 43, Los Angeles Rams 20.